Hello everyone, welcome to Hila Moon Tarot. This is a little energy update. Let's see what's coming in to the viewers need to know. We have the lovers. The lovers. Ooh, we have an attraction, spark, and desire. These two people here. Yeah, we got love. There's a connection here. These are two people who lift each other up and support each other. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we got someone taking decisive action. Oh, we got a person in their feels. This is someone who's been thinking things through. This is someone who's going to choose their words wisely, because it is communication, see? This person's all up in their feels. They're feeling open, emotionally ready. They want to connect. They want to talk. They're going to choose their words wisely because it has to do with their feelings and their emotions, everything this person's feeling. Yeah, lovely, lovely energy. I am going to use a little Lenormand. Tell me about the lovers. We have the key. So the key is clear communication. This is two people thinking about each other. Look at that. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, we have clarity. This is someone who wants to start something. I see the key is clear communication. So you can see this is someone looking at victory. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Lovely. So this is definitely showing that energy. This is two people about to come together in alignment. There's desire and attraction, and I see truth. But I see someone coming up with an idea, and they're kind of going to be very careful how they present this. Yeah, I do see an energy of a loyalty. Beautiful. The dog. So it has to do with loyalty. It has to do with truth. Ten of Pentacles. Someone here is just full of love and emotions. Very loyal person. Yeah. The dog. Yeah, this is someone here who wants to talk. I feel that they're going to talk about loyalty, truth, their love, their emotions. They see the bigger picture. This person's very focused, but we all know that how animals will stare at you and form that bond. That's what it's just telling me in my head. See, forming a bond. This is someone very much focused. They feel like there's a bond here. This is someone feeling the love. Look at that. The compass, the morals, the values, loyalty. This is someone who's in the energy of being loyal. So this is a person who really, they either want to just start something, and I do believe for some of you starting it. See, two people coming together, going down this path, getting together. They definitely want to talk because it has to do with this connection. Yeah, but this is about forming that bond, their morals and values. This is two people who get each other. And there we have, look, doing things by the book. Beautiful. The Ten of Swords. So this is an energy of someone who, there's going to be some clarity and some truth, and there's going to be some kind of relief. Somebody here wants to talk, but it is about learning. Okay, this is someone learning something. Doing things by the book. Faith, loyal. Yeah, this person can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, look at that. Tell me more about this. Yeah, see, it's all about truth. See, they've learned something. This is a person here. This is someone who's very focused, you can see. But it's wanting to know someone more, want to learn more. See, there's a beautiful connection. They want to talk about this. Yeah, they want to know you more. Possibly, I feel, on a whole nother level, too. But wow, with the Two of Cups in the book is telling me schedules, routines, timing. Yeah, they want to know about your life, but it also has to do with this energy of commitment. And I can see that they have faith in themselves to make the right choice. See, this is that bond. See, when dogs stare at you, they feel that bond. They feel like there's a bond. Or this is what they want to create. Now, the compass is morals and values. There are some necessary changes, but they feel like you share something, the same morals, values, maybe your lifestyle. There's a lot of knowledge here too. Yeah, this person's a gentleman. So the gentleman's coming out. See, being a gentleman, loyalty. This person speaks truth. They come in right. They do things by the book. Yeah. Well, they may not follow society's rules, but they're loyal. They have this sense of loyalty. This has to do with forming a bond. Now, they want to form this bond. They want to learn about you and know more about you. Look at the clarity. They want to start something. They definitely see things very clearly. See, look at that. This is the two of you coming together. Yeah, and look at long-term stability, a partnership. Yeah, this person here. Someone who's there through thick and thin, loyalty, long-term. Oh my goodness, what have you got going on? You either all are already bonded with this person, but you see clarity, truth, enlightenment. Everything's being exposed. It's coming out in the open. So is how they're going to express themselves. They're going to choose their words carefully, but they're taking decisive action to communicate very clearly. Yeah, how they express themselves. They've thought this through. Tell me about the key. I just want to see what the key is. See, it's time. It's spontaneous, taking a leap of faith, living in the moment. If you are someone who's been kind of going down this path, maybe you've been on your own path, just doing your thing, having a great time, living your best life, footloose and fancy free. Yeah, but it's all about taking a leap of faith. This is someone who wants to connect. They want to come together. Yeah, and you can see there's obviously a spark desire, but it has to do with making a commitment. Yeah, this person's committed to something. They already feel, maybe they feel that way about you. They may have learned that you are someone like that. And I do see this is often friend energy too. They may have been talking to someone, but this is somebody who wants more than friends. But it's all about this bond. Yeah, so you can see this as someone who's single, rather independent, doing their own thing. So they are aware, they know, but they want to get this going. Now, if you are someone who's just been single, enjoying yourself, I feel that path is about to end. But you can choose for yourself. And a lot of this could be themselves too. But it's really about the two of you coming together, this path, going down this path together. Yeah, they want to get to know you, I feel, on a whole other level. So this could be just somebody you have a very deep friendship with. But there's something developing. I can feel it because of the morals, values, the compass. See, this is this person all up in their field. See, being open and feeling ready for love, ready for something new. Yeah, I do see a lot of changes. See, changes, necessary changes. But it's beautiful. There's growth and abundance here. Yeah, and here's ready for change. But this is positive. It's lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves. I feel schedules, routines, necessary changes. Yeah. But this person's a gentleman too. They go about things the right way. They know what they need to do. Yeah. It's also about being generous. See, giving and receiving. I do see talking, sharing, learning about each other. See a lot of generosity here. Yep, Three of Wands. So this is an energy of expansion and desire here with that Three of Wands. This is someone who's been kind of on their own path, just waiting for the right person to come along. But this is about expanding the horizons as well here. See, giving generously, giving and receiving. So you've been waiting for this person. They could be aware that you've been waiting if you know who this is. But this is someone who waits for the right time to tell you how they feel. Someone here has been waiting for the right time to tell you how they feel. They got something to say. It's about being on the same page. Routines, schedules, timing, structural changes, lifestyle changes. Beautiful. Yeah. See, it's all about dating and courting. If you've been waiting for this person to ask you out, see, doing things by the book, doing proper dating and courting. I see etiquette, somebody who's a gentleman. So I really like this energy, being a gentleman. But I love this. This is about feeling safe. This could be a place where you go on a date. Yeah, see a date, maybe someplace new. They're definitely sparing no expense because this is someone who wants to sweep you off your feet. Wow. Yeah, I feel it. If you've already connected, like I said, it could be a friendship, but they're learning things here, and it has to do with this dog, this bond, this connection. That's why I feel they want to form a deeper bond. They're ready to follow their heart. You could look at, there's the truth, seeing truth. They are determined to win with this energy, but this is this victory. This is about committing to a particular path. And it's about two people being loyal to each other, I feel. I'm just going down this path, kind of exploring this connection. But it really has a lot to do with, they want to sweep you off your feet, but they are a gentleman. Like they're trying to behave accordingly with good morals and values. I do think you're on the same page. They feel that way. Yeah. And the star is interesting. See, there's hope, whether the feelings are mutual, whether you want the same things. But I love this. This is somebody who's often well respected for their loyalty. Yeah, the star, somebody popular, possibly well known, but it has to do with the truth and this victory. See, this is some sort of idea, a little bit of enlightenment, kind of going, aha. They feel like the feelings are mutual. Yeah. And you could have a mutual friend, someone who's telling them this stuff too. See, they're manifesting. It all has to do with the key, communication, communicating clearly. So loud and clear. This is someone who knows what's expected. Yeah, they know what's expected of them, but they don't expect anything. If you go on a date, they don't expect anything from you, because it is about them. See, it's about yourself being open to receive. And I do see communication's going to come in. They're going to talk about this. They're going to choose their words very carefully. Yeah, see, they don't expect anything. Now, this could be something you've told someone else, that this person was a gentleman. You could look at it that way. Yeah, like I say, they see a lot of clarity here. Yeah, they want to build. See, putting in effort. This person knows it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take some time. Yeah. But it's all about building and working. This is about making someone a priority. They need to make necessary changes to make someone a priority. Wow. Yeah, make priority lifestyle changes and work. So I do see a lot to do with work and building, and that loyalty there too, because this is how someone gets into the energy of being independent, stable. I love this because this person really wants to have a conversation. And I've been seeing this building. See, it is building. And these messages have been coming out a lot with the King of Cups, wanting to talk, wanting to connect. But if it is about going on a date, and if this is someone new, they don't expect anything. So there's one thing, a gentleman doesn't expect anything, okay? Just for taking you on a date. So that's the signs, the signals maybe that you want to watch for. They know what's expected of them, but it's somebody who kind of gets in their feels. And as I say before, when I see that, it's a person who doesn't really expect to feel that way. So maybe you just had a conversation with someone and it's kind of, woke them up a little bit here to being open to love, because it is definitely someone who's open, available. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Let's have a look at that energy. Yeah, so I see Two of Wands. See, taking things to the next level. They don't really expect anything, but I do think they want to talk about these things possibly too, because there's a need for clarity. I'm going to tell you, anytime you spend with this person, they just feel so happy, so full of emotion. There's just, all this person can see is happiness and joy, but it's all about everything, exposing their feelings, exposing themselves emotionally, their self-expression and truth. This person wants a victory here. But I do think they're coming up with some kind of idea, like what to do. I do see on a date here. Yeah. It's just kind of doing things by the book, following some sort of traditions. But I think they want to do something. I feel like they want to do something different. Seven of Pentacles is patience. See, something growing. They feel there's something growing and developing and blossoming here. See, patience paying off. They know they need to be patient, so they don't expect anything. You got a gentleman here. This is lovely. Absolutely lovely energy. Wow. If you have any kind of choices by any chance, choose wisely. Okay, it's telling you look for loyalty, look for that bond. It's almost like somebody can't stop looking at you. They, because I'm seeing the bond, and that's this loyalty. Maybe you've known this person or went to school with them, or maybe through someone who knows somebody, because the star is often people who know people, mutual energy. But this is about going down this path. See, releasing things and moving forward, just the two of you. So they definitely want to connect. They do want to spend some time alone with you, but they don't expect anything. Yeah, they're going to make that very clear. That will make you probably happy too, some of you. Look at that. They're going to build a foundation. They're going to make a commitment. This is someone who follows through. Wow. Now, if this is by any chance someone who didn't follow through and they've kept you kind of waiting, this is just a person getting in touch with their innermost feelings. It's about being available, emotionally available. But like I say, there's happiness. They feel there's a connection here. And they want to connect on a whole other level. They want more than friends. Like I say, they want more than friends. If this is someone who's a friend, if anything, it's a friend of a friend. It could be, but it's all about the two fish swimming in the same direction, this connection where they just feel something feels right, you know? Yeah, like it's meant to be. Yeah, and if there is a choice, some of you have something that isn't meant to be. Maybe you just see them as a friend. Just speak your truth. But there is someone who feels something is really meant to be. And why? Because I feel something very spiritual here. This alignment. See, the two of you being in alignment. Yeah, this person could be a King of Wands. Someone who generally knows what they want. They're very focused. They may be very attracted to you, and vice versa. So it has to do with a lot of change and growth and abundance here. This is a whole new cycle. Like, this is someone I feel ready for new love. Now, the King of Wands is generally someone who, they are someone who focuses on something till they get it. They're often very ambitious, goal-oriented. They're someone who often likes to talk. It's all about laying that foundation, building here. See, laying the foundation first. They know what's expected. They know. See, taking you on a date, they don't expect anything. So this is interesting. So I feel like this is someone who is very much aware of that. They are self-aware. They have self-respect. And I feel this person has themselves completely under control. But it's all about focusing on what they desire, what it is they want. Yeah, there's something about this person. Some of you definitely have a choice. Like I say, you may have somebody who expects something, right? They take you out for dinner and then they expect something in return to take it to the next level. But I don't really feel, it's more like they don't. They're coming in to take you on a date. They don't expect anything. This is somebody who's determined. I mean, yeah, see, they have everything under control because the gentleman is here. They pick you up, they take you home, they keep you safe. See, the King of Swords is someone who keeps someone safe. I feel this person sees you as their person. I wouldn't be surprised. But it feels really powerful. But the Chariot shows confidence, self-control, determination to succeed. This is somebody who does things traditional. They pick you up, take you home. Nothing happens until you both agree, until you're both on the same page and you both agree it's time to take it to the next level. But they know what's expected. They need to make a commitment. So there you go. Whoever this person is, they could be someone new or somebody you've crossed paths with. It's very possible. Through a friend of a friend, a loyal friend. It is possible they've been talking to someone and learning something about you. So, yeah, interesting. Now we got the Queen of Wands. See, there's a spark, desire, attraction, physical attraction. These are two people who generally, if they want something, they go after. But this is why I feel we have this energy of independent. Two people who are kind of independent. So I do think there's this energy of maybe a little power struggle, but you know what I feel? Just releasing all that and just kind of go with the flow and see where this goes. Because I do think there is an attraction. There is, I feel, going to be chemistry. And some of you maybe already, like I say, have already made the connection. But if you have a choice, it's telling you I feel, to choose wisely, to think things through. But this person's taking decisive action. They know, and I do feel they've really thought things through, exactly what they're going to say, how they're going to express themselves. Because there's a lot here I can see. I don't expect anything, you know. It's just about spending some time talking, connecting. They want to have a conversation. But I do think they want you to be alone. Because I am sensing that energy of kind of, you know, needing to be alone with you to talk, to express themselves. But they want to get this going. So very nice. Passion, desire, a lot of this focus, drive, ambition. It's about inspiring. See, this is two people who inspires each other. So I like this. But these are both people who inspire each other. So this person's really there. I mean, the attraction is there. Okay, the physical attraction, the desire, the chemistry. But it's all about connecting. And I'm going to be honest, I do think it's going to be a bit of a friends first situation, if it isn't already. But some of you, you've already gone down that path. You've already made the connection. Now it's about taking it a step further. So there's still that need for a conversation to do with forming a bond. See, the key is clear communication, honesty, integrity. This is the key to someone's heart. Look at that. Yeah. It's going to be very spontaneous, okay? Someone who can be, but I do think this is somebody who, they're a gentleman, so they'll often plan and prepare ahead. But I feel it's somebody who takes pride in the things they do too, you know? Yeah. So there you go. It's either new or a new level for some of you. But there's happiness, there's clarity. The key, the Ace of Swords comes out twice for both of you. Gorgeous energy. Bye for now.